Hey everyone, I hope you're doing great. So I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be looking at what the IMF thinks of Bitcoin, or what they think about Bitcoin, right? So recently the IMF chief came out and said coin in Bitcoin name doesn't make it money, right? IMF chief said crypto products may be offering faster services at a much lower cost and better inclusivity, but for that also there was a need to separate apples from bananas, and regulation will be key there. Okay, so before we continue with the article, let's look at who is the IMF, right? The International Monetary Fund is an international organization that promotes global economic growth and financial stability, encourages international trade, and reduces poverty. I would also argue with that. I don't think they reduce any poverty, because if you look at what the IMF does, they go around the globe giving out loans to developing countries, knowing very well that those countries will struggle to pay for those loans, so those countries suffer because of that, because if they cannot pay these loans, obviously there's consequences for those actions, taking money that you cannot pay back. But let's go back to the article here. IMF chief Kristalina on Monday cautioned against confusing crypto product with currencies and said anything not backed by a sovereign guarantee can be an asset class but not a currency, as she asserted that Bitcoin cannot be money just because it has got coin in its name. So my argument is this: Bitcoin is money. I've used Bitcoin so many times with different vendors. I've bought some goods using the Bitcoin I was holding. That was back in the days when I was new into the crypto space. Back in 2017, I bought some Bitcoin and I used some of it to buy some goods online. So Bitcoin is money. So what is money? Money is a medium of exchange. Money is so many things to different people. So let's look at the evolution of money. Back in the days, people used to use physical objects as money. People used to use the barter system as money. Gold, metal coins, paper money, plastic cards, electronic money. Now we have cryptocurrencies. The problem with the cryptocurrencies, not all of them, but if you look at Bitcoin specifically, because that's what I always look at, Bitcoin is decentralized. It cannot be controlled by nobody. So that is why we're going to see articles like this attacking Bitcoin and calling it calling it an asset class only, and not calling it money. It is money. If you go to El Salvador or Central African Republic, you can buy goods and services. You can pay for goods and services using Bitcoin. So it is money. More countries are going to adopt Bitcoin. Just watch. It may not happen today, next month, or next year, or in the next coming 2 years, but eventually most countries are going to adopt this system because it makes more sense and it's transparent compared to the systems we have today. So what is the problem with the systems we have today? The problem is the fiat currencies are losing their purchasing power. Even the rand, the 100 rand you have today in your pocket can no longer buy you the things you could buy maybe back in 2000 or 1994, right? So the currencies are being debased. Why do we have this problem? Because they can print as many dollars as they want into existence, nothing backing the money. It's just word of mouth and pressing a button and you print your dollars. So that is weak money. The money is very weak because these guys can print the money and give it to their friends or whoever they want to give it to, right? That is why we are against the systems that are in place today, and we want new systems to be in place. Decentralized platforms or your decentralized protocols, those can really help change the problems we have on a global scale. But in order for you to understand that, please do some research. Now then you'll understand what I'm trying to say, or the message I'm trying to convey here. So the IMF is going to try by all means to look down on Bitcoin and try and convince the world population that Bitcoin is almost worth to nothing. Maybe you can call it an asset class, but it is not money, but it is money. So that is the video for today. If you like the content, please like the video and subscribe. I would also like to know what you think in the comments section below. Bye.